get started with the Node challenge. Before I did the Python challenge, and looks like it is quite similar because it is related to cuboids and bugs. This is the timer that we have, so let's click on start to keep track of the time. So okay, looks like it is like this. This is the repo. I already closed the repo, and I already created the repo on my GitHub account. This is a private repo. Sorry. So let's take a look of the challenge. This API manages conventional reticular bar visualization of cuboids. Looks like it is quite similar, Variable, fixed volume, can expand, hold, disable, okay. Normal alpha has many cuboids, okay. Amul complete, looks like it is the same because we have to create the test for update and delete. And there are other tests that I don't have to modify them, I just have to fix them or complete the implementation. The missing functionalities, okay. You should also take note of the linter and pretty. Okay, linter and pretty, this one is new. I think that is just to fix, like a quick fix, to fix some code smells or something like that. Okay. The linter is currently passing and must pass in completion. Okay, so we already cloned the repo, we already create the private repository. I have to add a second remote to my local. Okay, so for that we will see. Let's copy this. Stack Overflow that always helps. So yeah. This one, and this is the URL of my repository. That is like this one, So okay. Okay, I think that I missed the origin word. Okay, let's come on. Okay. Origin, this one. Okay, now it's now I think that now it is okay. Let's push the main branch. Origin main. Okay. Let's update or refresh the page. Okay, now it is updated, and let's keep reading. Okay, check active feature branch. I will make my changes. Okay, so let's check out. Check out feature. Let's call that create Cuboid. I think that it is the same as before. Cuboid. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, so now we are in the create Cuboid. Admitting functionalities. Okay, set it up and the app and get it running, verify that I'm independent. Okay, so npm install, I think that it is needed. Oh, I have to use the same node version, but I think that maybe we could be using the same, so let's run npm install. Okay. Then run npm install again. Okay, let's copy. Oh, okay. Now that m that we will use npm roundup. Let's see npm roundup. What it is using? Let's check the package.json. Node one. Okay, it is in the development mode. Okay, migrations. Okay, I was checking like the technologies. It uses objections. I think that this is the URM Just for testing, Express and TypeScript. Okay, it's okay. Okay, the port it is already in use. I think that it is because of my machine, but I think that it will not be much problem, you know. So let's try to run the test. That I think that is the most important thing. Let's start running the linter to see if everything is okay. And the test. This one should fail, you know. I think that this will happen. Let's continue checking. So I have to implement the test to update and delete the update and add missing functionalities. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it is quite the same, you know. Send the link to your, okay. So there are 39 tests and are failing 33. Okay, let's fix them. And let's try to do the same. Let's see what is running. It is running, those are old files, 90% of coverage. Okay. Okay, so let's check the project. Okay, those are the migrations. Okay, I think that we will need to create something here, maybe Yesid. Okay, DDL. Okay. Okay, let's see the config. Okay, the variables, controllers. So we have controllers here. Okay, we are. Okay. Okay, Cuboid. So we have this, a get and a create, but looks like the create is incompleted. Let's check this one, and yeah, looks like the get is also completed. So we will have to add the update and the delete here. Database configuration, factories. Okay, I think that's how we create the objects. Models. So it looks like we have this and controllers and models. Okay. Okay, looks like maybe we'll have to do the same than before in the Python challenge. So the app is getting, okay, logger, router. Oh, so we have here the route, the amp, the linter configuration, version of node, clear. Okay, okay, and a couple of comments. We should have some comments for the migrations. Right, there are the migrations. Okay, okay, so let's see. Okay, let's get started. Okay, first let's try to run just let's check the models test, because I think that those one will be less amount of test. So npm test dash, let's add run just okay models. Okay, let's run just those ones. Let's see how it goes. Okay, it is running everything. Okay. Let's quit the run. Test that. Yes. Okay. Let's see how it goes. Okay, now it's just running the model test. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, we have to run the migrations, you know. npm run db migrate. db migrate. Yeah, we have to build the schema and stuff like that. So now we have the stuff. Let's run the test again to see for the models. Hey, now it is running something. Okay, so okay. There is a setup. I did it wrong. I had to run this DB setup. Okay. And looks like we have the first problem running the migration, running the setup. Okay, SQLite table box has no column name title. Okay, so we will need to add the title, the same here. So let's check the information of this one. Box title is here. Looks like it is here, but I think that in the migration maybe not. Box. Yeah, we just have here the volume. Well, we will need payload, available volume on Cuboid. Okay, let's add the title. Let's add the title here, but I think that we will need to create a new migration, like a new file for the migration. So let's run this one. We'll need to add a name. npm run make I don't know, just add title back. Okay, here we have the migration stuff. So let's we don't have to create, we need to add instead of create. So add column next. I don't remember pretty well how to add the column, so yeah, this one will work. But this is to drop the column, but we will need to step of drop a column, like add this three. Yeah, this one. So let's copy. Copy this. Schema. Okay, but I think that this is better. We will need to return it. Okay, but it is not to drop a column, it is to add the title. In this case is title, and the table is backs. How it is built here. Okay, let's use the table name. Back that. Back that. Table name. Sorry. Table name. We will need to drop them. This. I think that this one, job column, will work. Title. Yeah. Now let's try to run the migration again. The setup again, sorry. Yeah, looks like it is good now. Okay, let's see now. Okay, npx just modules. Let's see if this runs the test because it looks like it is not running any test. Okay, no. Let's run that in there with the comment. Okay, for test. Try to run everything. Let's check the controllers because now it is showing the stack trace. So let's start like by modules. Okay, modules 100% tested, but no, everything is failing. Yeah, this is for the controllers. Oh, no, this one is for the back. Models. So all of them are failing. Let's check this one. Okay. Looks like it is failing the Cuboid test. Let's check the Cuboid test. This is the cube. No, this is not the test. This is the Cuboid test. The 6 is failing because the volume, I think that it is not being calculated. So, like this is like the same. Generate like a virtual attribute. Next. We'll need to generate some virtual attributes. No, it's not next, it is objection. This one, let's see. Okay, this is for TypeScript. Okay, we'll need to add this for the Cuboid. So let's add them here down. In this case is volume. So volume. We'll need to do something very similar to this. This is get attribute. This case will return a list on an array of, because we are using TypeScript, so we have to keep keeping array list. Right. Okay. Or maybe a list. It's okay with that list. Okay, no, this is not that. Let's see what suggest. Quick fix. No, this is not a list. With Lodash. Let's see. Okay. To write a list. Right, like now. This should be a list, a pretty normal list, but yeah, I don't know when it's not getting imported, but okay, let's continue. Get volume. Oh, volume is duplicated, but I think that this is like generated dynamically. So width by that. Okay, this that depth. So let's see. In this case, this should be like an array, not a pre-normal array. Let's use the normal array. Okay, maybe this is like the type. So string. No, it's okay. So let's open the terminal here. I think that's better to check. Okay, so we just create. So we used to have. Okay, 16 tests failing. Let's see now how much tests are failing now. How many tests are failing? So, okay, 2 less. Let's continue saying if it is for the modules. Yeah, but now looks like it's in the cuboid. Okay, the same. We will have to do the same that we did in the cuboid, but for the, I think that for the back maybe. So let's delete this and let's add those 2 parameters there. So the first virtual attributes, okay. The first one is payload volume. Let's copy the name from this text. And the other one is the available volumes. So we will have to calculate it in the same way. Okay, payload. The payload. Okay, so payload volume. Okay, so the payload volume would be like the volume less the amount of cuboids that we have there, right? So let's calculate it. So I think that we have to iterate over the cuboids. Okay, let's use like for. Oh, let's try to do that a little bit better. Let's try to use a different. Let's try to use a map, cuboids that map. So let's try to get from the cuboid that volume, and now we have a map of volumes of the cuboid. Let's try to use a reduce. Let's try to use our reduce to that reduce, so we need to add that reduce. Okay, so we need the previous and the current. Let's try to use a simple list here. A simple sum here, previous, from a current, plus current, and maybe we will need to add so that maybe that will be enough, or maybe we can add this is the callback. I think that maybe we can use like initial value. Maybe it will fail or something like that because that would be no. So let's add initial value. Yeah, let's see. Okay, now the available volume will be like this that volume less this that payload volume, right? What happened here is possibly undefined. Yeah, this could be undefined, right? So let's try to return a zero in that case. Okay, well, we need a pipe. We need a pipe. Here is the pipe. Show virtual keyboard. We need a pipe. Where is my pipe? Here. this is not the pipe. No, this is not the pipe. Oh, this is the pipe. Yeah, let's copy of that. Sorry about that. I'm still have some problems looking for some characters in my keyboard. So yeah, now looks like it is okay. Let's run the test. We used to have 14 tests failing. Let's look how many tests are failing now. How much time do we have? Okay, 49 minutes. Okay, no, oh, that's much better. We just have 6 tests failing. And the test failing are from, okay, looks controller. So let's do our first commit. Okay. Let's start by like okay, so updating the migration feature, update back table migration. Let's add like git commit. This is more like a fixed, you know, so fix, add, but this is like a fix, but for the controller. No, this is for the model. Like add virtual attributes. Yeah, let's add those changes. Okay, now it should be completed. Now let's focus on the failing test. Okay, so the first one is for the Cuboid test, you know. So what is failing to be a number, is expecting to be a number. Let's check that case. Should get by ID, and it is getting an okay. I think that one was an incomplete implementation. Okay, so let's, if we check like the Cuboid get, okay, we are just returning this, but it is not enough, you know. Okay, we will need to return in the same way that above. We need to return a 200, but we will need to add a cube instead of cuboid. It is a cuboid, so we will need to create a cuboid object. Cuboid, and it is equals to, so first we will need to get the ID, so it is like the same than above. So instead of an array, it's just one element, and instead of IDs, I think that it is ID, right? Okay, so we're getting the ID as a parameter of the URL. So this change, because it is not query, it is patterns, and it is ID instead of IDs, right? We did that soon, right? Yeah, it is an ID. So let's wait, but we need to add just a register await the cuboid that query the same data above that find by ID. So we need to add, instead of IDs, it is an ID here. Let's, I think that, yeah, let's return. I think that this is an eager way to get it back, so let's check better. I'm not pretty sure, you know. Objection. It is a eager loading method. Yeah, it's a way to get the relation and mapping. But oh, so there's a way to get the relation of the relation. Okay. Okay, we're back. Okay, cuboid. We are getting the bugs. We are getting the cuboid, so with graph, the same back. And let's see how it goes now. Let's see problem. It's undefined. Okay. So it looks like it will be undefined. Cuboid. Why I'm getting this error? Cuboid. Yeah, it could get undefined. Yeah, it's possible that it can get undefined, but yeah, it could be a cuboid or undefined. It is pretty normal. Where is that? Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, let's take. But it is. Let's avoid that because it is not needed. So I think that maybe we can get. This is a cuboid in lowercase. So let's run that again and let's see what we have. But maybe we have to catch the case that the cuboid does not exist. So if the cuboid does not exist, we'll have to throw an error, or we'll have to return where's that status, like HTTP status that is like not found, or yeah, not found, with a JSON message saying like, hey, the cuboid does not exist. That should be an edge case. There is something important about what I'm doing now, and I have to mention that here, is that I'm following like the same approach than before, right? I'm fixing the technical debt, and I'm following a TDD structure, so I'm looking the test and I'm making, or I'm like doing the implementation to make those tests pass, and that's what I will do when I have to like do the update and delete test for the cuboid. I will first create the test and then I will do the implementation because I'm doing a TDD approach, so that's important to mention in this point. Yeah, so let's run that to see test to see how it goes. We used to have 6 tests failing, and how many tests are failing now? Now there are just 3 tests failing, 3 less. Okay, so let's continue. Something that I didn't do was to check the linter npm wrong lint. I have to check the linter and see if, yeah, 21 problems. Let's try to run the prettifier to see if it is fixed with that. So okay, where is the packaging is here. Okay, npm run prettier. Let's make them fix, and let's run the test again. Just 4 problems, missing type for this one. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. So this should return. This should be a number, So number, and this one too, a number. So, is defined but it's never used. Okay, so let's delete this because it is not needed. And missing return type. Okay, the same here. This is a number. So let's run the linter now. And now it is okay. I missed that in the 2 commits before, but now I'm keeping track of that. Okay, so let's see how many tests are failing now. How much time do we have? Okay, 40 minutes. Okay, so we should have 3 tests failing. Okay, yeah. What do we have here? Okay. Okay, modules and Cuboid. Okay. This is the controller for the Cuboid, and this is for what? Insufficient capacity. This is for create Cuboid. Okay. So let's fix it. The Cuboid create. Oh, okay, we have to check first if the Cuboid exists. So I will copy this. No, I have to check. This is insufficient capacity, so I have to check. First, I have to find the bug, So this is a bug instead of a cuboid. This is a bug, right? And this is a bug ID. But this is a bug ID. First is if the bug that's what it takes. And should throw a new rule saying like bug not found. This is for an edge case. Maybe it could happen. No. Load, Yeah, not found. And this is another one. Should return not found because this is that case, and the other one is that there is no sufficient capacity. So if the bug that available volume is less than the width by depth. Okay, so if that volume is bigger of the cuboid, should not be added. So it should return status that this is an HTTP status of impresses sample entity .json bug does not have enough the required volume to save the cuboid. Okay, better. So let's check the test. We used to have 3 tests failing. Let's check the other ones. How many tests are failing now? One test failing, great. But it is strange. I think that maybe the other ones are not implemented yet. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, for 4 tests failing. Let's see why. Okay. No relation back. back in an eager expression. Okay, so the first one that is failing, back in eager expression. Should succeed. This is pending here, but here why? Okay, let's say if it is building cuboid, okay, it is building a cuboid, and the cuboid is this space. So let's see if I did something wrong. The cuboid side, this is not this one. So this is right. Yeah. Oh, I think that what is happening is maybe because we are getting the available volume, but the available volume is being calculated. Let's do a quick print of the available volume. Because non-relation back in another expression. Oh, this is not for the back, this is for the cuboid. I was doing this wrong. Yeah, because it's back that cuboid. Yeah. Cuboids, yeah. Yeah. That was the reason. Let's see that now. Let's see. Okay, now two are failing. Insufficient capacity. This is failing. Insufficient capacity. I was using the wrong message. Okay, let's adapt my implementation to the test. Let's run that again. Two are failing again. Message. I was missing the message. The message attribute. Message. This should be the table. I think that we should do the same here. Now one is failing, so let's fix it quick. Message, because we should use like the same thing. So this should be message too. Now which one is failing? Okay, the update is failing. Now we can start with the other ones. So we just finished the technical dev. So let's check it. So let's work on the update and delete that part there. Okay, depending. 5 problems. Let's run the prettier to see if this fixes a lot of changes. Yeah, let's see. Okay, just one problem. It's defined, but it's never used. Okay. Okay, and let's run the lint again. Okay, everything is good. Those are changes of the prettier. Okay, and back. Okay, so we just modify the test. Okay, so git add point, git commit. Okay, so this is a fix for the controller. So complete implementation for update and no, not for it, for Cuboid and back controllers. Yeah. Okay, so let's work on the other ones that are pending. We have 28 minutes. So the pending ones, let's check the Cuboid. So this one, that is the get is done, the create is done. Okay, the CMS is done before. Update, the update. So we have, okay, let's see. Calculator, let's see if we can run in the same problem than before. That was like, okay, I was because, okay, let's check. By full, okay, plus, okay, less the amount of volume of the bag. So we have just 61. So yeah, we will be running into the same problem. So I will need to update these values, because if it is expecting to have just 61 available volume in the cuboid and we are adding 555, it will never work. So we will need to reduce that to like 3 by 3 by 3, 27, yeah, 3 by 3 by 3 instead of 5 by 5, because this will never work. It is because the setup of the test is not, it doesn't have enough volume. So okay, so this, I love to add this, this is just a comment, but it's very powerful because like allocate to the people what we are following. We are trying to follow up the arrange action and assert approach. So arrange, this is the arrange. Okay, this is for Python. Arrange, this should be the action, and this is for the assert. Okay, so we need to add here implementation. So okay, this is okay. Let's see now here down, it just does not have enough capacity. So arrange the action and the assert. Okay, the same here for the delete. No, let's add the test, just the test. What? Arrange. The arrange is the delete a cuboid, but the cuboid should be created, and looks like it is not created. Or the test is created. No, looks like it is not created. Maybe we can just okay, we will need to copy these two. Yeah, space that, because if it is trying to delete something that it is not created, so we will need to do like the setup of the test. So let's copy all these, including the setup. delete, because with this will never work in that way. So, but I think that two are not needed, just one is enough. So yeah, arrange is not needed, just the action, because the arrange was done before. The assert, and let's try to add this and also message, like how it's done here, like body.message, message, body.message, saying like Cuboid deleted successfully. This is good. It is response. Yeah. No, I think that it is failing, but because the implementation of this, but this should change. This is not found, so okay. So here, how much time do we have? Okay, 23 minutes. Okay. So the arrange is not needed because this action should delete something and our response, something over here. And the assert. The assert here. Cuboid not found. Does not found. Yeah, you can improve the test in this way. And before to continue doing the implementation, we can fix this. Instead of this, like we can do like the code. Let's copy something. Let's copy like, I don't know. Let's copy like the create, because it will work with the patch of the update. So this one is to call the request. Yeah. Okay. But instead of post, it should be like a patch. I think that's better to use a patch. And let's try to, like, I don't know, let's try to send. Let's try to send here, like the ID. Okay, template string, and the ID, that's Cuboid, that ID. Yeah, I think that this should be the way. Okay, so now let's try to do the same, but instead of Cuboid, this should send like the width is the new width. The height is the new height. And the depth is the new depth. Okay, let's add this here. Okay, so what I did. So we will need to check, copy this in the same way. Yeah, but instead of this one, because this is the case that should fail, So okay. But I remember that they used to use, doesn't matter. So let's paste that here. Cuboid, we have to add everything here. But this is insufficient capacity. Yeah, Cuboid ID. Yeah, I think that this is the same. Let's see here. In this case, we should just delete. So the payload is not needed. Just a delete. The Cuboid. Oh. Okay. Let's copy this and let's add an non-existing Cuboid as you think. Okay, let's run the prettier to make it fix. Okay, better. So now the tests are here. Implementation of the tests are done. So let's run the test, and all the update and all that stuff should fail. We should have like 5 tests failing. No, 4 tests fail. Okay. Let's get started. Let's add the implementation of the test first. Let's do a commit with that. So this is a test. Add, update, delete, Cuboid. I think that I wrote the wrong commit message. Okay, all this should not be here, so let's delete this. And yeah. Okay, so test for the controller, and delete and update Cuboid test. Yeah, it's better. It's a better commit message. So let's run the implementation. So we will need to add first in the router. This is for the patch, because this should be a patch. Gran ID, and this should be a delete Gran ID. Then now, so let's go to the implementation. Cuboid here. So let's copy this structure to save some time. So this should not be create, this should be like update. This should be like delete. So now, oh my, where is failing? Okay, this is not allowed, so delete. So delete Cuboid instead. sorry. So this is the update, and this is delete Cuboid. Okay, let's work on the update. So for the update, we should get something like this. So if we add this, we should first check that the bug exists, like the same way that here. Okay, but no, I think that we should get first the cuboid const id equal to say request that params that id as id. Okay, and let's try to get the cuboid const cuboid equals to await cuboid that query, okay, that find by the id the cuboid and with graph fetch the cuboid. Let's verify that the cuboid exists, because if the cuboid does not exist, what's going on here? Oh, that's because we have a cuboid here, but okay, let's delete this. I think that we will have to check also the back cuboid that back the back that available volume, yeah, it's better in the back. In the case that everything is okay, we should update, but I don't remember how to update. Update object NodeJS. Let's see this. What is this? Okay. So no prefetch item from JSON patch. It is a patch. What looks like? Okay. But what is this? What do we have? Okay. What is this of instance methods? Update. No, this is more like a patch. Objection. Yes. Okay, this is an insert. No, let's patch. Looks okay. Patch query. It finds and then patch it. Now let's try to do something different. There is another way. Okay, patch fetch by ID. Query builder now. Update and fetch. Okay, maybe we can use this one. Okay. Okay, so if no, so const dated cuboid should be equal to await cuboid.query by that date fetch by ID. So let's send the ID and the all this stuff, all this thing. So let's see and return the dated cuboid. So we used to have 4 tests failing. Oh no, not safe. We used to have 4 tests failing. Let's see how many tests do we have failing now. One test failing, just one. Let's see which one is failing. I think that we can add the implementation later on. Oh no, 4 are failing. And the fine was passed by fine by the. Good. Undefined. Eager expression. One by one. Eager. Let's see. You're getting the cuboids. Nice. No relation cuboids. For why? Oh, but it's failing the delete. I was checking the delete, but the update, the delete, I didn't implement the delete yet. So this is for the update. It is showing me timeout. Why it is showing me timeout? It doesn't matter, this one. Cuboid. Because I'm getting the cuboid for the cuboid. But this should not be the cuboid, this should be the back. Yeah. This is the problem. This was the problem. Let's see how much time do we have? 7 minutes. Okay, we have to run. We have to be quick. Okay, 4 are failing again. Okay, 201 should be good. Okay, it's okay. So, okay, this is an okay. There should be an okay. Meanwhile, let's try to check this one. This doesn't matter. It's quite similar to this content of the update, so let's copy the update content in this. Okay, this is not needed. Yeah, okay, the cuboid does not exist. This is not needed. There is something called like delete by ID. Yeah, the ID. Okay. 4 failing. Let's see why it is failing. The bucket is not found. But this is for the update, okay? And this is for the update, let's check that. I think that this with graph fetch, I think that this is because this same thing. We need to fetch this in the same way. So let's see. And let's check how to delete meanwhile. How to delete by ID. Delete by ID. Okay. And this is not needed, I think. It should be like a message saying like design the test. Cool. Did it successfully. Cuboid. Cuboid does not exist. Okay. Better on why it is failing now. To be sure failing. I think that this one is because okay, this is wrong. Okay, insufficient capacity is not working. Looks like okay, there are two types failing, and that's not okay, does not exist. This is doesn't exist. It's better. And now it should just how much time do we have? 3 minutes. Okay, so this one should be failing, and let's check why. Okay, it's failing, it's still this. Not exist, but okay, doesn't matter. This should work now. Insufficient capacity. Why? It is sending an okay. Okay. Let's check for this because let's print this console log this to see what happened. Okay, no, only one is failing. The expected test is failing. Okay. It is not possible. Why are you saying that just this cannot be? Okay. This is not the right volume. Okay, let's see. The payload volume. Let's print the payload volume. How much do we have? 2 minutes. Maybe it's not enough. Let's see. Okay, let's see the log. Oh, 0 of payload volume. That should not be right. Why? The payload volume. Let's delete this. Okay, okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I think that is because we are just fetching like the pack, but not the relation of the cuboids of that pack. I remember that I used to see how to do that when we were fetching. What other ways of fetch? Okay, with fetching the relation, gets spelled. Let's try to use the same, but instead of let's try to use with instead of packs use cuboids. Let's edit this to see if this works. Okay, how much time? Okay, 30 seconds. I see that. Okay. Oh my god, it is working. Okay, just one line, 65 is not being covered. Okay, it's not being covered the 65 of cuboids. Okay, the cuboid does not exist. This is for the update. Let's have that for our test. Looks like it is working. Okay. Fail because the cuboid does not exist. This is a data we can add, you know. Any value. This could be okay. Not found. And the message should be like okay. Should be like the cuboid does not exist. This one. Let's see. The last try. Okay, 100% of coverage. It's pretty good. We have 100% there. So let's commit. Let's run the linter and put. So that was pretty fine now. It was pretty early. And let's run the linter. Okay, just one error. Possible race condition cuboid might be racing. 209. Okay. We can fix this just right. Yeah, it's right. This could be like a feature problem. Let's just change that in this way. Yeah, no. Git add. Commit. Let's see what. Okay. This is a feature. First the controller. Implementation for date and delete cuboid. And let's push everything. Feature. Okay, let's see our pull request, and this is our pull request. Let's see. Okay, just on time. Okay, this is the pull request. Everything is done. Everything is passing with no errors, and the linter is right. And as we saw before, we have 100% coverage, and also we add a new test that was not like complete, like in the original test of the update. So it's great. So where is our link? Okay, let's see, this is the pull request. See, we have everything here, everything is passing, no code smells, and the linter is okay. So the next step, I think that it is just like to add to these two guys to the code review. This man. Okay, manage access. Okay. People here. This. And the other one was this other one. Okay, so a quick explanation of everything. I was I was following like a very clean approach where I was focused on fix first the technical depth, and then I was doing like the test that we were needing before, you know. So I was following a TDD approach that is pretty important. Also, I had an extra test that was not contemplated there. But yeah, it was a very good challenge. So it's great. So thank you for the opportunity. I'll be pending if maybe you need something or have some question, or if you have some questions or something like that. So yeah, please click on this question merge instead of merge to just add one commit. So here are the list of all the commits. The commits are pretty clean, you know. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for everything.